Hi guys, and welcome to Laugh So Create. My name is Rebecca. So if you are ready to move up from the handmade labels to something more custom, personalized with your special message, then this video is for you. I actually went through the process and this was my first time, so I thought I would share with you my experience with this company, but also how I went about designing the label for bags. So if you have used those handmade labels, I got this one from Hobby Lobby, and you just stitch it onto your work. But I wanted something that had the Laugh So Create logo on it to make it a little more personal. So I will put the timestamps down below. That way, if you don't need to make a logo or your own design, you already have the file, then you'll skip forward to the part where I review the company that made these labels for me. So if you've never used Canva before, it is a really neat product that once you learn how to use it, it's super easy. It's very beginner friendly. You click and drag. They have images that you can use, texts. I've been using it for a couple of years now and just designing all kinds of things from presentations to just fun things. For instance, I made this knitting is my superpower logo, and also this t-shirt, sewing is my superpower and what's yours, great conversation starter, especially if you're shy in a crowd. The t-shirt will get you going with that question. If you want to make your own designs, there's a free level and then there's a pro level. I do have pro level access. It wasn't very expensive. There are all kinds of YouTube videos on how to learn and how to use Canva. Just go to the Canva website and I'll show you how I made the logo in order to get the file to be able to send it to the company that I used. Now the company I used I found on Etsy, and it met all the criteria that I would expect out of a company and actually surpassed it. I was sick with COVID, and this was a great opportunity to kind of go back and forth with a company, but they were very responsive, very professional. Being that it was my first time, I didn't know what size to use and how to get the logo to fit that particular label. And they were so good in recommending if I should have upsized, downsized to match the logo. So that was super easy communication with them. They were prompt and beautiful outcome. Okay, I had to grab my grand birdie. He was complaining and I had to change shirts so that I wouldn't get birdie nail prints. I'm going to bring you into the computer so that you can see what I'm doing. So the first thing I'm going to do is go to canva.com, and if you don't have an account, you'll have to create an account. It is free to set up. You can upgrade to a pro plan to get extra features, but you can do a lot with just a free plan. And when you come to the main screen, you can go to create a design, and it has all types of forms that you could choose. Now I am going to select logo because I just need a small logo to go on the label, and it brings up a blank canvas. And this is the canvas that you'll import either your uploaded logo, which you can do from uploads. If you have one saved on your computer already, you can bring it in. So if you look at my uploads, I have some files there that I've brought in. Or you can go to designs, and under designs it will have a lot of different templates that you can choose from on the left side, and you'll see the little crown for the pro plan if you are a pro subscriber. But you can see that there are a lot that are available that you can just click. When you click, it'll bring it onto your canvas, and you just hover over the area that you want to change, and you can type your logo on there, and then you can adjust the font by going up and making the font smaller. You can choose from all of these fonts, and if they have the crown again next to it, it's a Pro Plan font, but there's a lot to choose from, as you can see. And you can just customize it, like if you don't want the extra writing, you can just delete it. So however you want to make it, and you can bring up the images to where you like it. You can add more text if you want by clicking on the text and adding an additional subheading, or you can do a heading, and you can add whatever you like. It's really super fun to play with. And then once you have the logo that you like, you can highlight and group it and move your logo around to where you like it. If you have the Pro Plan, you can resize it. So if your company that's going to print the labels says, you know, for this label that you're wanting, you might want to do a 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch. You can resize the logo to that and get it ready to export to your desktop. So you can rename your file, and then you can press share. When you go to share, you can download, and it will recommend what type of format to download it in, but you can choose JPEG, PDF if you're going to print. So it gives you options. And you can download it with this white background, but since I'm doing a label that is on like a faux leather, I don't want the white to be there, so I'm going to click transparent background, and then I'm going to press download. And so it will put it in my downloads folder. And as you can see, it has a transparent background, and you can choose where you want to save it. And then it's ready for you to be able to send over to the company. So when you go to Etsy and you go to your purchases, you'll get a message usually from the company, and it gives you a little area where you can upload the image and type your little message, and then you'll press send. And this is how you will communicate with the company back and forth until you get something that you are pleased with. And then you just press the send button, and that's all that there's to it. So this is how it has arrived. And so it says, Handmade Leatherworks, thank you for your purchase and supporting our small business. Zeus-Hide, this beautiful little label. And the rivets. I ordered the antique bronze rivets to go into the sides. So just to give you an example, this is like a sandwich, reusable sandwich bag with food safe pull on the inside of it, and you could rivet that right in. So yeah, super impressed by the quality and how prompt, really pretty and expensive. This is the 1.5 inches by 3/4 inches. At what point do you realize that there's nothing inside that cup? Is it good, Nani? Is it good? There's nothing in that cup. He's like, wait a minute, where's the juice? Where's the orange juice? There's no orange juice. What's going on? I think I'll bite it instead.